This video contains subject matter that may be offensive and disturbing to some people. If you are the type to require a warning throughout a video or show, let this message serve as your warning. This channel discusses the harsh reality of true crime. If this warning is not sufficient for you, consider a different genre and unsubscribe from my channel immediately. Hello, this is Grant Hughes. Today I'm making a video again using the fire camera video. I think it's important to see what the conditions might have been like when Kiely's car went into the water and why it might have been difficult to see. An individual named Verna Cooy put out a video on August 31st called Kiely Rodni Night Drive Prosser, and she drives part of the route that Kiely was on. And I'm going to show that, and you'll be able to watch it with the red dot and also follow along on the fire camera that we've already shown you. So you'll be able to watch 3 different videos at the same time. One element that I found interesting is I originally thought that it looked like the car paused because it was heading at the camera, but after I slowed down the video so that it matched real time, there's only a frame taken every 2 seconds. So it matches real time. I was able to determine that the vehicle stopped for 14 seconds at the intersection where it heads right into the water, and that's right down here. Okay, so she stopped her car right there for 14 seconds. Or, you know, see, here's the thing, everybody. This is what we know. We know that Kiely was in her own vehicle. It was being driven in down into this area and then into the water. We see that on the fire camera. It went into the water at 12:33 to 12:34. Her phone quit pinging at 12:33. We know that from law enforcement, and eventually she was found in her vehicle in exactly the same spot. So when you put all that together, we know for certain that her car went into the water at 12:33 with her in the vehicle. Now, one thing we don't know for certain, I think it's way more likely that she was the one driving the car after being intoxicated. Is it possible that somebody else who was intoxicated was driving the vehicle and managed to escape and just hasn't told anybody for fear of being in trouble for driving drunk that led to the death of another individual? I've said that many, many times, that is a remote possibility, yet it does exist. The car pauses for 14 seconds right in this area and then turns and then heads off into the water. Now at near the end there's a sharp right turn, so the car likely turned and landed down in where the green square is, and then went into the water and then drifted slightly this way because of the current. Okay, so let's just play the video right now. So on your left is the video from Verna Cooy called Kiely Rodni Night Drive Prosser. In the upper right, you see her vehicle, Kiely's vehicle, entering into the scene, and the red dot below shows you approximately where the vehicle is. It's impossible to be absolutely precise on that, but that is generally where the vehicle was. And as you can see right now, the red dot is getting near that intersection, and then I'll pause the video on the left, and then you'll see that even up on the fire camera, that bright light is in one position, and I don't believe anymore that it was actually because it was heading towards the camera. I think it literally stopped right at that intersection and maybe just couldn't figure out which way to go because there's no vehicles around, so it decided to turn left and went almost exactly how we see this on the video on the left and the red dot down there. Now I do think near the end as we have seen on other videos that I've made, that the headlights on the trees at the far bank do a dramatic shift to the right, and that's likely when a maneuver was attempted, and then the car jumped off and landed near where the green square is and goes into the darkness, if you will, into the water. There's a very steep bank right there, and the car goes into the water, as you can see above, and you know, it takes about a minute and I think 20 seconds or so, a minute 30 for the lights to go completely out. So what I'm going to do is, after I get done with this portion, I'll just play it for you without me rambling on, okay? But I think this does give you a good idea of what it might have been like out there with the terrain, the darkness. You see it lined up, and everything lines up absolutely perfectly. And for this being Kiely's car into the water, there is zero chance that it's not. And it's at 12:33, not 12:51, like one lunatic likes to tell everybody online, and another crazy person trying to pretend that this is a doctored video. It's not doctored. The only thing that I did was put a daylight overlay on top of the already existing dark video. If you can't understand that, check yourself into a facility quickly. And soon the light will fade out, but it shows you, watching it this way, how long the car was actually in the water. I mean, it is a while. So the water's rushing in. Kiely is, you know, probably panicked with all this water rushing in, and goes to the back to get air, like a lot of experts actually tell you that happens. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, be safe out there.